to For the Love of Reborns. This is Theme Thursday. Well, I know it's not Thursday, it's Saturday. And this is Theme Thursday for Having You On. I've got Jack in the Box here, and he's got a green onesie on, and he's got green on his dummy, which is of a bird, and he's got little frog socks, which my daughter brought him. And there's the other one, so cute. And then we got some frogs here. This one says Kiss Me, which my daughter brought. And then we got a frog here, and then we got the big frog here, which is my granddaughter's. And then we got another frog here. I think that's a leaf on his head. And then we got the green dog, which is also my granddaughter's. And he's wearing his green onesie, which has got a red car on it and the word number 1 on there. And yeah, that's it for my theme Thursday. And also I have some questions. I've got one here from Having You On. She's really marvellous lady. Having You On, it's a feel good channel. She is so brilliant, I tell you. She makes my day when I watch. If I'm feeling really low and I watch Having You On, it does make you feel good. And she's asked me a question. Have you always lived in England, and have you travelled? Yes, I've always lived in England. The farthest I've travelled is to France, in Calais, and the rest of the time we holiday in England. Been to the Isle of Wight, but I don't think that classes as abroad. I'm not sure. And yeah, that's it. Mainly just round London and Yarmouth and Great Yarmouth and all that. And thank you, Having You On, for the prayers for my husband. I really appreciate it, and he does too, and thank you. And then I have another question from Reborn Blessed. How many babies do you have? Well, I've got Jack in the Box, which is him, Jack. And then I've got Jolene. Well, Jolene was mine, but my husband's took over with her, so I've no longer got Jolene. My husband has, but I still care for her for him. And then I've got Joseph, Tegan, Ray, Sybil, Arthur, Peyton, Maggie May, and Grace, and Ellen. So I think that's about 10 or 11. And she also asked, how does your family feel about your hobby? Very supportive. My 3 daughters especially, and my husband and my niece and my nephew, they are very supportive. I'm actually happy. And even my daughter's boyfriends, surprisingly enough, are happy. And when I first, I'll tell you a little story. When I first got Arthur, he's silicon. When I first got him, I carried him from my bedroom into the living room to put into a cot, a child's cot. And my daughter May's boyfriend could see, and my daughter's boyfriend could see little Arthur's legs jiggling, and I put him into the cot and I went out the room. A few minutes later my daughter came out and she was laughing. She said, her boyfriend turned around and said, I didn't know you had a baby, your mum had a baby, and she's put it into the little child's cot. And May said she burst out laughing and said to him, no, it's not, it's a silicone doll. And we gave we got the silicone doll out to let him hold, and he loved him. And his favourite one out of my collection is Tegan. And he used to start carrying Tegan around. So yeah, my family and my daughter's boyfriends are very supportive, and I'm lucky to have them. And May Chunk Roo have asked, if you could, how many reborn dolls would you have? Well, if I was rich and I lived in a mansion, I'd fill it up with reborn dolls and silicone dolls if I had the money. I really would, because that's how much I love them. And Ross M has asked, who was your first reborn? Well, my first reborn was Jolene. And how I got into loving the reborns was watching YouTube, the community, and watching the ladies and the gentlemen with their dolls, and I thought, I would like to. And I spoke to Gail, who's in the community in Australia, and she said, you know, why don't I start a channel? And I explained that I was shy and that, and but in the end I did, and I'm glad I did. And that's all the questions that I have, and but that's fine. I mean, I'm happy with the questions I've got, and I hope that's helped you get to know me a bit more. And thank you also, Reborn Blessed, for the prayers for my husband. I am most appreciated. They are most appreciated, and thank you. And thank you for asking me questions. And please call me Pat or Patricia, whichever one. I don't mind, because that's my name, Patricia Ann Smith. And thank you so much, and thank you again for watching, all of you. Thank you, love you all, bye.